Hi everyone, I hope you're doing great today. So, I'm basically just making this video to correct an impression, or maybe should I say to answer a question that has often been sent to me by so many people. A lot of people send me a question. They say, Joe, every time you say Barack Obama or the Democrat Party installed Buhari or foisted Buhari or imposed Buhari on Nigerians, how do you mean? What do you mean? Do you have any evidence? Do you have any proof that APC, like I always say in my broadcast, is an offshoot of the Democrat Party of America, and that Obama, Clinton, Kerry actually made it happen? They're the ones who brought this regime we have in Nigeria today on us. And as always, I love to give evidence. I love to give proofs. And if I don't, why should I continue saying stuff that I cannot prove? So I'm going to prove to you today that APC, like I always say, is a direct offshoot, not just indirectly, a direct offshoot of the Democrat Party of America, brought upon the people of Nigeria who are dying en masse today by Obama, Clinton, Kerry, and whoever else was working with them. So let's go to this publication on Premium Times. The date is February 18, 2014, and the caption is Nigeria 2015. APC engages Obama's U.S. consultant. I'm going to read you everything, possibly, if I can. It says, the All Progressives Congress, APC, said it has engaged the services of prominent international political consultants, AKPD Message and Media, to boost its electoral chances in the upcoming elections. In a statement issued in Lagos on Tuesday by its interim national publicity secretary, Lai Mohammed, the party said the Chicago-based firm is best known for its lead role in President Barack Obama's presidential campaign in 2008 and 2012. The party explained that the firm has also worked with key U.S. Democratic Party candidates throughout the U.S. and has a strong reputation for supporting leading populist movements across the globe. Now, here is where it gets very interesting. It says, we have been working closely with AKPD Message and Media over the past few months, and we shall leverage on the firm's skill, experience, and expertise throughout the upcoming campaign cycle, APC said. As a party destined to bring change and succor to the long-suffering people of Nigeria, the APC is proud and excited to work with one of the foremost exponents of change in the world. They say they have been working with AKPD Message and Media over the past few months, and we shall leverage the firm's skills, experience, and expertise. Did you see that? This is a Chicago-based media organization. And now I'm going to show you who are the people behind AKPD Message and Media. I remember in most of my videos when I have actually made this claim, I always say clearly that I was contacted. I had this partner who was very close to the Obama clique. And when this David Plouffe and his team came down to Nigeria to set up APC, to set up the machinery that was going to bring Buhari to power, I was contacted. I was called, Joe, my folks are down in Nigeria. Do you want to get involved in what they want to do? And I said, tell me about it. And he told me what they came to do. And I said, no, I don't want to do that. I'm not involved. I'm not interested. I support the other person. And that was it. It ended. I was going to be given a lot of money to be a part of this nonsense. And I said, no. I want you to follow me. Let me show you a little bit about who the AKPD message and media, who they are. And this is not from any conservative outlet. This is from Wikipedia that we all know. It says AKPD Message and Media is an American political and media consulting firm catering to Democratic candidates and related causes. Formerly Axelrod and Associates, it is named after its four original partners, David Axelrod, John Cooper, David Plouffe, and John Del Secato or Cecato. I don't know how that is pronounced. All four were members of Barack Obama's 2008 presidential campaign, with Plouffe serving as campaign manager, Axelrod as senior strategist, and Del Cecato as media advisor. All Obama guys. Axelrod, who is personally close to Obama, left AKPD to serve as senior advisor to the president in the Obama administration and sold the firm to Cooper, Del Secato, and Larry Grisolano. AKPD's advertising and strategy have been widely credited for significantly altering elections in their client's favor. Should I read that line again? It says AKPD's advertising and strategy have been widely credited for significantly altering elections in their client's favor. These people are credited for significantly altering. They alter elections in the favor of their client, in this case APC, which they actually formed by themselves. That tells you everything you need to know about the 2015 elections in Nigeria. Do you need to know more, or you don't believe this one? You think it's just this guy just reading whatever he wants to read as usual? You don't believe it? They came to Nigeria and set up APC for you. You see John Kerry having meetings with them and all that. I know some people want to see more. Okay, have you heard the name called Ibn Barrow? He is a military contractor who was contracted or subcontracted to help eliminate Boko Haram in Nigeria under President Jonathan. A contract that was eventually terminated when Buhari came to power, which tells you all you need to know about why Boko Haram has become supreme in Nigeria today. So let's hear what Ibn Barrow had to say about whether the U.S. had a hand in installing Buhari or imposing him and his regime on Nigerians. Let's listen to that now.
The incoming president, President Buhari, was heavily supported by a foreign government, and one of the first missions was to terminate our contract.
Could you name that foreign government?
Yes, we were told it was the United States, and they had actually funded President Buhari's campaign. The campaign manager for President Buhari came from the US. And I'm not saying that the United States is bad. I understand foreign interests, but I would have thought that a threat such as Boko Haram on the integrity of the state of Nigeria ought to be actually a priority. It wasn't.
Do I still need to say more? You heard that for yourself. The US government under President Barack Obama funded the campaign. The campaign manager for President Muhammadu Buhari or candidate Muhammadu Buhari came from the United States of America. Who was that? David Plouffe. The same guy who was the campaign manager for Obama was in Nigeria as the campaign manager for Muhammadu Buhari, irrespective of whatever name you thought or you think you heard. Look at him saying it here. And I was saying this openly to people at that time. Nobody cared to listen. So Obama and me, the Democrat Party of America, openly, directly, not indirectly, directly midwifed, they birthed what you see happening in Nigeria today. The same way they were directly involved and connected with what has happened in Libya. If you go to Libya today, almost 4 or 5 nations are at war in Libya. The elephants are fighting in Libya and the grasses are almost gone. The grasses are. It's no longer a matter of the elephant. When the elephant fight, the grasses suffer. They're not suffering. They're gone. They have literally crushed all the grasses. Who is now in Libya? The country that was about the most prosperous we had on the African continent, just leveled to nothing right now. Become a hub of terrorism, where black slave trade has now resumed just as it was back in the days. This is the legacy of the people that my Nigerian and African brothers and sisters are fighting to support in America just because they hate Trump over his immigration stance. These are the people they want to support to bring to power. In my next video, we're going to look into what has happened to Nigeria in the last few weeks, where terrorists have now taken their game to a whole new level. They just massacre. We thought they were massacring people in their tents and now they are doing it so openly, even more than they've ever done before. And yet, all they do, they just get a slap on the wrist. This was happening in Nigeria. That's why you can't find any mainstream media anywhere in Nigeria covering anything. Because the spirit is one. These are the people you're supporting. That's the legacy. The reason that Nigeria has not become like Libya today, which of course I don't even see that much of a difference, is just because of God. It's just because of God. The audacity of the terrorists who are operating in Nigeria is beyond imagination. So when I say that to you, and I said to you, it is time for us to throw away sentiment and use our brains. God gave us these brains so that we can think objectively. Not just think, but think objectively. Be able to sieve the chaff from the real wheat. That's what the brain is meant to do. If Donald Trump does not return, God forbid. If Donald Trump does not return, I am going to tell you right now clearly that no matter what happens, Africa will burn. When I said this, people said to me, okay, what has he done for you to be making all these claims? What has he done so far? You must be this and that by thinking that Trump is going to help you. No, we are not thinking that he's going to help us. We know he is going to help. Why? Because he has already helped us. He is already helping us. Tell me, Joseph, prove it. Can I prove it to you? Go to our website. Facebook doesn't even allow us to share the websites anymore. If you doubt what I'm telling you, because we told a lot of truth in that website. I pulled out all the facts of what Trump is doing for Africa and in Africa. I put them on the website. Immediately Facebook found out. They blocked. They will. If you doubt me now, if you have a Facebook page, if you have a Facebook account, go to your messenger and type www.africansfortrump2020.org and send it to anybody of your choice and see if it's going to send. You will get a red alert from Facebook saying it violates our community standards. Why does it violate? Because they never thought that anybody could collate and put together all the things that Trump is doing for Africa, because they've already sold a false narrative to Africans who are basically stuck with CNN alone, telling them that this man is a racist, he hates Africa, he hates everything African, he called you shithole, he called you that. But they don't want them to see what this man is doing on the continent of Africa. Go to our website, Africans for Trump 2020. Click on the page that says White Trump. Scroll down and see for yourself what this man has done for Africa. How he intervened in Cameroon. That the Cameroonian government for the first time now is being mindful of what they do to the Southwesterners in Cameroon, who have been running these people. Thousands of them are camped in Cross River State, the neighboring state to the western region in Cameroon.
If the government of Nigeria did not keep us that we are alive up till today, they will not have come today to come and ask that we should go back home until the international community and the Cameroon government is willing to make sure that they will take to resolutions that there will be peace. We are not going anywhere.
Thousands of people displaced from this internal war in Cameroon. People being massacred. Back in the days, probably 2018, 19, thereabout. Every day you come online, you will see one gory image, one heartbreaking, heart-wrenching video of what these people were doing to innocent people. There was one particular video where the soldiers marched two women to a corner, carrying their babies on their backs. When they moved them to that corner, they opened fire and shot and killed all of them before the whole world, and they videoed it. That particular video was a video that the State Department under Donald Trump was using as a reference to withdraw the aid that America used to give to Cameroon. He said, we're not giving you any American money anymore if this is going to continue to happen in your government. Something has to change. Something has to give before we continue to give you. Trump did that. It is Trump who brought about the unity government you have today in South Sudan. When South Sudan left the larger Sudan, everybody thought it was a breath of fresh air. They're now going to have a breathing space because they killed too many of them. Guess what? It was not to be. These guys now began to fight amongst themselves and began to kill themselves in thousands. When the State Department under Donald Trump saw that there were some politicians who were benefiting from the carnage, they sent a warning shot to them. They did not agree. They sent another warning. They did not pay attention. They now began to use sanction on them. They literally commandeered them to accept a unity government, to the point that the president Salva Kiir got up one day after the sanctions began to ring out and said that, look, by so time in February, we are going to have a peace government, even if we have not fully agreed with each other. Can you imagine that? It happened. Trump made it happen. Today, peace has returned to Southern Sudan. What about Nigeria, where they have been killing with impunity? It was the same Trump administration that brought about the situation where Nigeria was now listed in the UN Special Watch List. It has now become a country of special interest. And when you become a country of interest, it simply means that the executive order he just signed on religious liberty applies to Nigeria directly, not indirectly. Because in that executive order, 50 million has been allotted to directly combat terrorism against Christians, persecution against religious people. And we all know it's not just Christians, even the Shia, other people. But of course, we know that the Christians bear the largest burden of persecution for the sake of their religion all over the world. And so this applies to us directly, to the point that they have money to even protect worship centers. This is not an executive order that is being debated. The man has signed it. And to the point that by December of this year, 2020, this executive order is going to take effect officially. The same Donald Trump who allowed Liberians in America who were stuck in America looking for a pathway to citizenship and permanent residency. They've been waiting and waiting and waiting. Just a signature to help them get that. They celebrated and rejoiced and jubilated when Obama came, knowing that this is a black man, he would do it. Obama spent 8 years, never signed it. The same man you call a racist who hates Africans was the one who put his signature to paper and allowed Liberians stuck in America now give them the opportunity to get their citizenship in America. The same man who hates you and hates immigration. Ask yourself one question. Did he have to do all this? I'm just giving you just a few. Go to the website that I told you and see what this man has done for Africa. All the men that Obama, Clinton, Kerry brought on us, working so hard to clean them up. Not just on Africans, but even on African Americans. Think about the First Step Act that is using to clean up the mess that brought about the massive incarceration of black people, black men in jails, brought about by Biden and Clinton. It is Trump who now signed the First Step Act to help these people who have been incarcerated to come out of jail, to give them a second chance. What is it that Trump has done to you? What would it take for us to just come out and say, let's support this man? Why are you all boxing yourself in a corner? You are there with the Democrats every day. The Democrats have done nothing but destroy your homeland, and you are there with them. A new regime has come to power. Why not switch over to this regime and then begin to fight for your interest from this regime? Why make yourself an enemy? Why make yourself a stranger to the regime in power? In the next video now, you're going to see what we're going to deal with and what is going on back home in Nigeria. When you see this and your conscience still tells you not to support someone that we know is out to help to stop this madness, then I will give up on you. But I know that God will help us. Guys, when I make statements in my videos, when I say stuff, I'm not saying it because I picked it from somewhere or someone told me. I don't do hearsay. I don't do rumors. I don't do fake news. I prove everything I say. Now you have the proof. How APC was born, how Buhari came to power, who sponsored him, who brought him on us. So whenever you see all those deaths happening in Nigeria, whenever you see those massacres, the anti-Christian genocide going on, you know where they came from. May God help us all. Amen.